back to Der999 Unboxes. Bloodred Skies. Probably just Mig Alley. I'm responding, and last time it was very. Last time I need to get better at it. But last time, we unboxed just the dice, because that took 19 minutes. And that was enough. They even stack well. Not that I condone dice stacking during GM sessions, but well. I mean, do what you will. And the GM should be making you that board, but still. Ah, so nice. So nice, so nice, so nice. Up! Whoops. Over in the corner. Oh. That one actually got caught on the strap. So yeah, this is around $40. Everything here is around 100 something. Comes with only 4 planes, unfortunately. I guess that makes sense. That comes with 6 and it's $60, $10 per plane. Cards as well. See, they're not pre-painted, I don't think. Hope not. But yeah, I just love everything about Bloodred Skies. I don't know much about the gameplay, unfortunately. I don't know. Oh, by the way, we forgot to unbox the rulebook with the dice. But by the way, I'm going to unbox the rulebook now with this. Let's put the rulebook down here. Oh, whoops! That was Battletech box. Thankfully, it was in the mech. For scale, in a box set because I came out a while ago. So did this, but I want to really unbox that. Mostly that. I'm really want to unbox that, mostly that. Sorry, I don't think I can whisper anymore. And then I'm using an external mic. Sorry about that. Using that board right now. Here we go. Let's see how well this stuff is boxed. Whoever guessed not very well was right. I mean, at least still playing the game. Oh, gee, that's... flight stands partially assembled. They're all partially assembled. Okay, that makes sense. Put the box to the side, as much as I like the box. Put to the side. This one comes with F-86 Sabers and some MiG. This was kindly stuffed in there by Maria. Or at least that's a way to pronounce her name. At least that's a variation of the name, I believe. Oh, they're metal. Oh, they're tiny. And metal. Say person. Guess which one's the MiG and which one's the Saber. That's the MiG, that's the Saber. Some metal flash. Ah, it's a ventling. I don't gotta get the flash out of my fingers. Don't let it drop on the floor, that'd be bad. Nope. Drop that on the floor, that's bad. to the box you go. Oh, let's do tags. Oh, man. For your base, for your base. Some flash around the intake, and that bent wing, that sucks. How soft is this metal? Oh, very soft. Oh, that's too much. Wait, it's a Saber. How upward should their wings be? I don't think they should be that upward. Why am I whispering? I don't think their wings should be that upward. I paid $40 for this? Jeez, that's really soft metal. Okay, that's good enough right now. Well, at least I can frickin' fix it if it breaks. Jeez, that's fine. Okay, good. I'm a wood spring. All right. Like this is. Oh, I want to glue the flight stand in there. That just came out. There's a triangle. You got to fit the triangle in the triangle-shaped hole. Don't know why it can't just be circle. Gotta remember not to bend the tail. Not going in. I guess it's actually lead that I'm handling. I might want to wash my hands after this. Oh yeah. Listen, in everything, don't. Yeah, you want to glue this into the flight stand. I'm thinking. That was a good solid fit. Like, the tension of my hand is knocking it over. I don't want to touch anything because it may be lead. It's really soft. Like, it's too soft. Like that's good if it was coming out of a frame, but it's not. It's not. You stop. Let me do one on camera. Oh, back up, back up. See? Triangle, triangle. See? Always the first time. Looks pretty solid. Now I'm pretty sure the rest are not frickin' lead. Ruler, just make sure not to use your tape measure. Then once you paint it, it's fine. It feels really soft to my hand. I think that does it say it's lead? It really should say that if it is. Yes, missile planes. Ah, yes. No. Well, I'm looking to see if it's actually. It doesn't say it, so it probably isn't. But cannot. You can. No. I can't pick it up like I can with the Starship ships. Be very cautious. She's very fragile. Whatever. Like, it might even be better not to use. Not touching my face. Okay, good. Okay, good. See, that's the same warning we saw in the dice. Apparently, these are made in the UK. Yeah, the dice was it? Like what? Yeah, what? Oh, that just came off. Yeah, packaging. What is that? What is this? Like, what is this magical thing you call packaging? It should be for Richard. It's his package. Oh, jeez, watch it. Oh, man. Oh, that had some resistance. Oh, that was some resistance. Don't do that. Don't try that at home, kids. I'm doing it with that because they're big and they're bulky and it's whatever. I can clean it up later. And I know it's weak and yeah. Really don't try that at home, kids. Or anyone, for that matter. Oh, there it goes. This is not a hobby, but whatever. Okay. Oh, that was plain. Get a plastic bag for this. Ooh, don't fall off! Don't fall off my nightmare, because you won't be coming back. But for those of you wondering, no, wait, there's only 4 planes, yet they give me 6 bases? Really? Really, truly. I guess that's standard. Go on the books. Actually, not quite done. Not quite done. I don't know what that is, because I'm going to read the rulebook. Wait a sec. You can get 3 in a row. Nope. Ah, 4. No one though. Interesting. Interesting. No one. That's. Huh. Interesting. That wasn't hard. Why am I whispering? Why am I whispering again? I put these in here. At least that worked. Net rotate, not really. Like, these are, the stance are really nice. I like the stance a lot. Oh, wait, maybe I should actually manner my facing real quick. Makes it pop out easy. Now at least you can play with these guys, and I mean, you gotta wash your hands every so often. Although it could just be pewter. I have no way of knowing, other than looking at the thing and actually being metallurgist. But besides that, put these away in the unprotected box. We fail putting it away in an unprotected box. Let's stretch my legs. Over to the unprotected box. Alright. Actually, be right back when we get a plastic bag and wash my hands. Alright, back. Put the rest of the goodies in the bag. And it's approaching midday here in Northeast Florida, which means that's the end of the work. With the air conditioner off, I could just turn on air conditioner and be fine. I have one on, but it's not good enough by itself. And there's the visual air, which is not good enough by itself. And yeah. But apply a decal, that's what I'm calling them right now. The planes is? Ah, Mig-15. Oh, well, these are the boss ones, okay. Oh, there are two Sabers for one MiG. Which I had a first generation jet fighter compare you to, but I don't. Because they were full price. Okay, they're all Attack 2. I guess they're all Attack 2, Maneuverability 2, except for the F, which is Maneuverability 3. Okay, so yeah. The Sabers are slightly faster. They have the Sabers have two traits: Jet 2 Buzzsaw. The Mig-15 BIS has 3 traits: Jet 2 Heavy Hitter, Rough Ride. Very rough in the Soviet Union. But anyway. Mig-15 BIS. With the appearance of the Mig-15 jet fighter in Korea came as an unwelcome surprise to the UN forces, who were amazed by its performance. The Mig-15 was the result of unlikely melding of German airframe designs and British design engine. It had been intended as a bomber interceptor with a heavy cannon armament, and it dominated in that role. However, the Mig-15 soon found itself more evenly matched against the North American F-86 Sabers that were deployed to counter it. I mean, they were there already. And then the Mig-15 showed up, like, what? What is this? And, no, I have different dates. Slightly different. That's 111. This is 97. Let's do it in order. The F-86E Saber. North American F-86 Saber was America's first jet fighter to use a swept-wing design based on the SCs from the German researchers at the end of World War II. The swept-wing allowed the Saber to set its first speed record of 671 miles per hour in 1948, and to herald a new era of fighter jet design. In the Korean War, this F-86 Saber proved to be the only fighter capable of meeting the F-15 on equal terms. Several aces from the Second World War transitioned successfully to the Saber and fought intense air battles over the area known as MiG Alley. That gives you the backdrop of the box. Same. And also, like this is like beyond the dice, beyond those beautiful, beautiful dice. This art, I love this art so much. I really wanted the video game to succeed in its Kickstarter. I backed it at $200, which the lowest you need to back it out to get the game was $30, because I wanted a Kali, and I wanted the Japanese version, of course. I also wanted the game to work, because we only got what? Excuse me. We only got Sid Meier's Aces or whatever, which is a mobile game that was ported to PC, so it's not very in-depth. But it's really fun, and I wanted something more complex and longer, for crying out loud. And no one else wanted it, unfortunately. That's 3 cards. This box was $40, really. Look, it's $10 per plane is better than Battletech. Battletech, it's $15 or $20 per plane, per mech. Jet propulsion would revolutionize, with an S, how I spell it, air warfare. On all jet planes, at the beginning of battle, this jet gains 1 advantage level. Activation of enemies within 8 inches of it. Enemies may only climb 4 advantage within 9 inches of the jet if they are a later generation jet. Oh geez, they're gonna do more? Right now, that card makes sense right now because of the first generation jets. The M262, the M262 Stormbird. Yes, that's what thinking was. I had to research that for my first book, because the European Union's Air Force's jet fighter was named after the first European fighter, not the Meteor. Because I actually didn't know, because I released the book in 2019 when I didn't know the full extent of how much the EUs and the UKs hate each other, but they really hate each other now. So yeah, which makes that sentiment even make more sense. Like, oh, the Nazis are bad, but those guys who were part of us at one point, they're worse. Kind of thing. Which I'm still thinking about what direction to take the Dawn Union in. Because it's made out of Japan and the rest of the coexistence sphere or whatever it is that they try to frame their genocides on. But anyway, that's for another topic for another day when I do more book streams. But anyway, compression issues. Many American aircraft, well, basically all the Pacific nations got together because it's better to be together than to fight the EC alone. The Eastern Coalition alone. But anyway, so many aircraft suffer technically exploitable problems when attempting to full dive speed, called going Mach when you don't have the ability to go Mach. Also known as supersonic. Bonus, great dive. In reaction to an enemy plane that bears the advantage to dive, this plane must pass a maneuver test to take a pilot action during the stand. For quality, roll 1 dice for this test. Oh no, rough ride. Rough ride. Some aircraft become virtually uncontrollable in high-G maneuvers. A rough ride aircraft that burns advantage. The aircraft can only shoot this turn past the maneuver test first. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh man, like, makes you wonder why play the MiG in this. Oh, then someone has to. No, there's more. There's more. I was wondering. Okay, there's only 3 more. Oh, they're different things. I guess heavy hitter makes up for it, I guess. Heavy cannon armament excel at knocking down enemy aircraft at close range. On heavy hitter, on a heavy hitter during shooting attack made within 3 inches. Add 1 firepower dice to attack and assist with constant critical. Oh, that's good. It kind of does make up for it. Heavy hitter again because there's 2. The buzzsaws. An arsenal of fast-firing guns can be deadly close at close quarters. It can be deadly at close quarters. On a buzzsaw during shooting many uses. Well, yeah, cuts is critical. Pretty much the same thing. What's the difference? Oh, heavy hitter, add 1 firepower dice, and then do this, and then do the same as a buzzsaw. Okay, that makes sense. All right, let's look at the rules real quick and wrap things up. Oh, whoops, that way. Nope. Yeah, I really glue that when I paint it. It really doesn't. It's so dusty. Whoops. Can't pick up the plane. That's so dumb. Look at that. Look at that. That fell too. Oh man. Like, you really need to glue that stuff in. These aren't your Legos. These aren't Legos. Okay, let's put the cards in. Hold on. There we go. I'm pulling this part of not being able to see the frickin' not being able to use the external mic is I can see the screen now. Little bonus, never hurt anyone. Pick up a distance. At least, yeah, no, that didn't even work. Stop that. Pull it behind the base. That's even better. Ah, that's moving. I didn't know it could move. Yeah, that's why you put it in the base. It's not that great. The heck is that? Oh, that fell. Why is everything falling? Okay, good. There's a little nub. There is a little nub. Don't put the tail. That'd be terrible. Oh, come on. Yeah, glue the flight stand in place. Even a nub didn't help. Okay, book time. It's in that. I'm going to not do the whole ultra on that. Book was, let's say, under 30 somewhere. Oh, the book comes with some things. The book comes with goodies. As I try to escape. Also, a free tent. Forward Sky is a tabletop miniatures game where you take command of a force of the iconic World War II fighter aircraft during using the dynamic event system. Opposing pilots can use curve-based aircraft trade doctrines is skills and narrative rules to make most of their planes in a fire environment. Blood Raiders Airstrike is a rules compendium that prevents all the rules of the original Blurred Sky starter set and adds some new ones for those expanded operations ground. And see targets in case you're playing. In case you want to play War Thunder style and play with Victory at Sea and Victory at Sea, and it's partnered with warships and bull action. No, I think scale is going to be a bit off. I think scale is going to be a tiny bit off, but it's fine. You'll be fine. You play on different boards. Aircraft are introduced with the MiG Alley extension, and there are additional guidance, and there is additional guidance on historic and competitive flying. Airstrike includes 7 entirely new scenarios for Blood Red Skies, prevents public ones to bring them in line with new rules and player feedback. Oh, good! I got the right book. It was either this or get the out of stock Battle of Bryn expansion, Battle of Bryn starter set, which, like I said, was out of stock, and they're probably going to move away from it. But yeah, I like that. Yeah, but I'm also glad that this book is basically the one I needed anyway, and is a definitive version meant for people who don't have meant for people who want to get more of their game after you get the starter set and get some expansions, and you want to get more out of your game, you get the book. That's really thin. That's actually not bad. I don't know how many pages it is, we'll look at it in a second, but that's actually really good. You saw how thick Victory at Sea was, but then it had all the planes, it had all the ships in it, which was most of the book, as well as different languages. So skipping to the back, are some ground attack stuff, some things to print out. Make sure you can actually print it. But yeah. Of course, you can just use the stats from, you can just meld these stats with Victory at Sea, which I might want to actually make some rules for. I think making rules. If you can't tell already from the fact that I made Pokemon, how to play Pokemon without energy rules, and as well as rules for, making rules for basically everything that I want to do. Quick reference. 76 pages, not bad. Praise it. Now, I am getting into making scenarios for every trade, so having more examples of how to do it is great. Of course, I won't copy it. Of course, I won't copy it at all, but, you know, just having inspiration is nice. Here's a kill sheet for you. Laid out really well. The book is flimsy to like, though. What do you need to play? Copy the rules. The ones in your hands are on your screen right now. Dice come in key variety. The 6 faces got these 6s. It's just these funky ones now. Victory at sea requires C10s. Measuring dice in inches, or ruler measuring tape, or similar, roughly 6 inches or longer. Model planes. Any scale model planes would work. Air strike, but preferred scale is 1/200. A large flyer, at least 36 inches long. That's 3 feet. That's just like everything's been going to 3 feet recently. Or 1 meter. 1 meter squared. Or 1 square meter, I should say. Instead of, well, 3 square feet, or 1... No, it's not 1, it's not 3 square feet. It's 3 feet on the, that's 3 feet, that's 3 feet, that's, 2 feet. A little less than 3 feet, okay. So not exactly 1 meter squared. Correct markers in case you need them. 2 players, or more from more, with a passion for area battle. They try to stick to the real stats, which is nice. 50 mile per hour railroad speed, around the nearest 1 inch of tabletop speed. I might want to make some rules for 21st century for air combat in the 2040s. You know. Air combat that's in the their story golden era. I might want to have some I might want to put my aircraft to that. That would be fun. Oh, whoops. Just really nice. I'm actually enjoying reading it. Yeah, really nice book. Getting really small. You want your thin books. Don't want your thick books. Thick books, I get wary. Which, to be fair, I don't fall in the place. To be fair, I got some clouds, 2 clouds, and some crits. To be fair, Abby Treatum, it's gonna be 399 pages at this point. It's gonna be just under 400 pages because I've gotten this golden rule from the people at D3 Games Collectibles, which is the tabletop store I go to, as well as looking online, that you want to stay under 500 pages for a rule book. This one guy at D3 made a good argument for it. Basically, what book do you want to carry to the game store? Do you want to carry this guy, or do you want to carry a book as thick as the Star Wars trilogy in VHS tape? You're like, what? And like, what would you want to carry? And especially if you want people to buy multiple of your books and play them. Oh man, I had Meg Wood, I had some reed cut in my throat. But yeah, if you want people to have, like, I need 3 D&D books to play my character, and in order to play an Azamar in D&D, you need a player's handbook. You need the book the Azamar comes with. And then if you want to apply it in your setting, you need that too. Of course, the Smart is only in the generic. It is only in the Faerun setting, unfortunately. But yeah, still, do you really want to carry so many books? If you want to play an apocalypse game, and 40K, have all of the things, and play it legit, you need to have not only if you want to bring Baneblade variants and a Titan, you're gonna need a lot of books. Anything you do with Forge World, you're gonna need a lot of books. The army I want to make with this is the turning arcs. The army I wanted to make with for 40K was going to consist of a lot of Forge World models and a lot of models from various books. So if I wanted to play it and have all the books at the table instead of just relying on a printout from friggin' Battle Scroll or whatever it is. Battle Scribe, yes, that's the one. Instead of relying on Battle Scribe, I would need so many books. So yeah. I mean, these are flimsy, but it was going to ship a flimsy book, so it's fine. Book got damaged, which is unfortunate again. Packing, and the book was on the very bottom. And they used the book's bubble wrap as the bottom bubble wrap. No, and you got that from, I don't know how that happened. But yeah. So yeah. Warlord Games not the best at packaging stuff. They're not miniature market. But yeah. Overall, oh man. What? It is done. Overall. Oh, whoops. Get the bag. And then here's some wing doodads, probably for advantage. That's probably for advantage. Crits. Target. Eye angle. Ruler. Overall is in clouds. I really like this rulebook. Okay, well let's do the easy thing. Is the separate rulebook is the airstrike rulebook worth it? Yes. If they could chip it better, it'd be more worth it in my eyes, but that's okay. In not a very okay sense. But I mean, it also helped that the thing wasn't so flimsy. But then again, flimsy means light, light means you can take it places. And don't worry, I plan on clearing up all of the rent. I do plan on cleaning all this stuff once I actually get to hobbying. Which Element Games still hasn't got those two things in. Which, by the way, this came from Warlord Games. In the UC. This came from Warlord Games in the UC. And it came in like less than a week. This is really good, and the shipping wasn't too bad. It was actually shipping was free too because it was around $100. So yeah, Airstrike is worth it. I wish it wasn't so flimsy. I wish it was more hardback. I love the Victor at Sea book. I don't love this. I like it. I like the rules inside. I love the rules inside. From I've seen it, I love how it's laid out. I love how it's laid out and everything. I love the rules from what I read. I love how I love the tone. I like everything about it except for like that. I don't like that. I prefer the Victor at Sea. However, Victor at Sea is $10 or $20 more. So there's that. Now getting on to Mig Alley. Is Mig Alley worth it? You, come here. Bam. That is a locust from Battletech. This... Nah, that's okay. That's an okay way to grab it. This is a Saber from Warlore Games. This is a MiG from Warlore Games. They are the MiG and Saber are basically the price of the Locust. And I would say, I mean, the detail's better on the Warlord miniatures, but they're so flimsy. Like, I'm worried about the tail getting knocked over, and they probably recommend you glue it. That's fine, that's normal. Let's get you closer. That's fine, that's normal. But then again, the Sabers came all bendy. The Locust came fine. And then there's the question of, do they provide you an army out of the box? Yes. In fact, so does this. This is $60. This provides you an army. Or a team. I mean, using the term terminology as a double-edged sword, because it's double-edged because A, you most likely don't know about it, and B, it's actually a really good way of describing a generic system, because I did my research. And also, ways. I want to say this. Hold on. I'm going to say it after I get one more thing to show you. Exhibit C or D. That is what Warlore Games is making now. That came out, I want to say, a few months ago. I don't know when this came out. That came out a few months ago again. So, I'm going to say this. It's only worth, I don't know, well, let me look at these. Yeah, that's not plastic. That's plastic. Whoops. That's plastic. That's plastic. Oh, whoops. No. Don't squish the plane. Don't squish the plane. Stay. IDK, but plastic, you can say it. Plastic. So, I'm gonna say this. If you absolutely must have the Saber and the MiG-15, get them. If you want to have a collectible from a time where Warlore Games did something different, get them. However, if you are not part of one of those two groups, this is not worth it. What is worth it is waiting for these guys to be transferred to plastic, like all of them. Oh, whoops. What is worth it is wait for these guys to be transferred to plastic, like these guys, or resin, like the ships. From what I gather from Victorium Gaming and Miniatures Big and Small, two YouTube channels I watch, they need more subs. They need more subs and they need more views. Much like me, but still. From those channels I watched, Warner Games is in a transition period. They're transitioning between metal to plastic and resin. So, I say wait for MiG Alley to be transferred. I don't know if it will be or not, so if you really gotta have it now, like I kind of did, like if you really gotta have it now, it's the only thing, it's the only source, it's the only set in stock right now, really. I mean, I guess these guys are technically, they're all expansions. But if you absolutely must have second generation jets, get it. If you want to collect metal, if you want to collect these before they're changed, for the better or for worse, I would say better, but it's for you to decide. And even, you may be indifferent, you may just want to get it before it's changed. You may want to be collecting this as metal, then get it. Do not get it until they change into plastic. Because, as detailed as they are, you can get the same detail of resin. It would be better. You can't necessarily get the same detail of plastic as Dolcus shows. However, it's gonna be way more durable and will is thin. So yeah, Warner Games convert MiG Alley to plastic. That's all I gotta say. It's worth it. I already said it. It's only worth it if you. It's only worth it if you don't mind it being flimsy metal. But it's not, and it's worth it otherwise. It's worth it otherwise. And I do believe they're going to change it. I hope they're going to bring it back. They've released. I guess they released the Starfighter and not Starfighter. That's not a first generation jet. They released the Shooting Star and the Panther for America. So they're probably going to return to this. And I know those two are... I believe they're in plastic. Let's correct myself. But anyway, alright, that'd be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you watching all this video. It means a lot to me if you were to check out the rest of the stuff on your screen. Or rest of stuff in the description below, such as various ways for channel, which of course this ways for channels by watching these videos, engaging content we produce, and by sharing with friends, family, and stuff. Alright, that'd be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I guess, see you in a second.